if you've started, okay, you're in the pre-startup, it should be sales. Okay, I don't care. It doesn't matter who you sell to. In order to have a company, in order to do all the other crap we've been talking about, and there are people out there that get so focused on the startup, so focused on, little things that really are meaningful at some level. There is one thing that you have to do. You have to sell something. I don't care what you're doing. If you're in the service industry, you have to sell your service. If you're selling on the internet, whatever you're selling on the internet, if you're influencing, you have to get people to see you, okay, and like you and follow you and subscribe. If you're doing it in manufacturing, you have to go, if you're making glasses or if you're making pies, you have to go sell some glasses and pies or service or something. You have to go generate income. And the only way to generate income is sell something. So number one on the hit parade is selling something. I mean, I know that sounds incredibly stupid, or simple. If you don't have any sales dollars or generating cash flow of some kind, you don't have a business. You just don't. You're just pretending. So one of the things I tell people, and they go, well, I'm not really comfortable selling. Well, guess what? When I went and got golf lessons recently, okay, I talked to the instructor and I said, dude, this feels so uncomfortable. And he goes, I hope it does. Because if it felt comfortable, then you would already be doing it right, okay? So you have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. You have to be accepting to the fact that this is hard and it's different and it's not like you've ever done before. So you have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's your golf game. That's almost everything that you're going to learn, because the learning curve, hopefully you've learned a lot before you got started, but once you get started, you better put dollars in the door. And that's what it is. So if you're in a hotel, it's butts in the beds, if whatever it happens to be, whatever you want to use. And I would come back and say, work backwards, okay? Work backwards and say, what's break even? I think your goal for the year should be break even. Break even on your company, okay? You're not going to break even personal and company year one. It's way unlikely. It would be awesome if you did, okay? And if you did, it's because you did a lot of pre-work and you had a lot of prep work and you put in those hours before you started your company. So your company is taking off. As soon as you start, you're already moving. You already are lined up customers and you've already kind of get ready to go forward. I think year one, an ultimate goal for year one would be break even, the company break even. If you're no longer putting money into the company for it to live and survive, and then maybe year two, it might be, I would like to make as much money as I did in my previous job, year two. That'd be awesome. So, and then year three or year four might be make up the money that I lost by not having a job year one, right? So if you're making 60,000, or let's do 50 to make easy math. So first year, you've lost that 50,000 in salary because you're now working for yourself. And so hopefully you're spending a lot less money than, that outflow was before. Maybe you're living with your parents, maybe you're doing whatever it is to cut cost for a year or two until the company can start paying you a salary. And I would also highly recommend paying yourself as quickly as possible. Move to a salary for you as quickly as possible. You really want to be one of the first people to take a salary out of the company. Then, if times get tough, you want to have enough backup where, that cash flow, you want to be one of the first guys that don't get paid if your cash flow starts getting tight. So that's watch out for that cash flow and watch out for survival mode all the time, because in the beginning you're going to go in and out of survival mode until you really have a model that is sustainable.